absolutely gorgeous. I'm in the English Lake District today. I'm in Ambleside, and in the distance there we've got the snow-capped mountains. It is beautiful. Actually, some would say it's better in winter than it is in summer, and I can tell you what, my girlfriend Sarah would say that as well, because it's not filled full of tourists. Now, we're here for a reason today. We're here because we're going to go and try a pie. Now, it's called the Great North Pie Company, and the big question is, I guess, for people that are watching down south, are the pies up north better than down south? Well, I can't tell you that, but I'll tell you who could. In fact, it's a little bit of a challenge for him. Gary Eats, if you're watching, which I know you do, come and try this pie shop and tell me, because he's a proper food reviewer. I'm just playing at it. I mean, I have the palate of a 5-year-old, unless it is fish and chips, of course. Then I'll take you on, Gary, on that one. However, Gary, come up and try this one. They are award-winning pies. They are absolutely fantastic. So I'll leave that one to you to tell me whether it's better than the pies down south. I'm going to say yeah, because, well, actually, no, I'm going to sit on the fence, because I'm from Mansfield, and that's in the Midlands. So I'm sitting on the fence. I'm not getting in on this one. If you're new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Do check out, by the way, Gary Eats. I'm sure if you love food, you will have heard of him. He is a proper food reviewer, and me, well, I'm just a bit of a cockwomble with a phone on a stick, here to make you laugh and put a smile on your face. Now, without further ado, my friends, I'm out of breath. Let's go. Right, who are the Great North Pie Company? I googled it and I've got their website up. Great North Pie Company started from a home kitchen just a few years ago, researching and developing pies. Didn't really think that pies would be that need developing really, but there we go. Then, selling at local farmers markets. We began with the pastry, deciding on an all butter recipe for the better flavour, making it really thin to keep the pies crisp and light. We wanted the pies to have straight sides like the traditional Scotch pies we grew up eating. So we commissioned some custom made pie tins. Blimey. Anyway, there's a lot to read there, but they are basically award-winning pies, and you get it with mash as well. So, Gary, is the pie and mash here up north better than down south? Let me know. Come on, onwards. Oh, I mean, if you're from the north, you'll say it's better up north, won't you? And if you're from the south, then you'll say anything past Watford Gap is not really that good. But as I say, I'm in the middle. I'm sitting on the fence here. Come on. And by the way, I've parked the car. The shots and the intro are about a mile down the road because it's a little bit more scenic. So car park right near the Great North Pie Company around there. And I'd like to thank my girlfriend Sarah for telling me about this one, because she went, oh, you need to go here. Come on. Right, here we are, Great North Pie Company, and it says the best pie in Britain. So let's go and find out. That's a bold statement, that is, isn't it, eh? That's a bold statement. Right, so I've ordered the beef and ale pie with mash and gravy. There's water in there for free as well, so I've not ordered a drink. Now, it is busy in there, and I don't want to be shouting like a crazy YouTuber or whatever. People are having a quiet time in there and eating, so I'm going to respect that. So what I'll do is I'll take some B-roll of the footage in there, show it you in a moment, and then we'll sum it up when I get back to the car and let you know what I think of it. But it smells gorgeous in there, and I've just had a look at what everybody else has got in there. You can sit inside, you can also sit outside as well in the summer, but at the moment it's raining, so I'm going to say I've ordered the beef and ale. Have a look at it, and I'll see you guys after to tell you what I thought of it. I'm just going to devour it and enjoy it, hopefully. So take a closer look, my friends. Well, that was excellent. Now, we'll come to the score in a moment. I have to say, while I was in there, I was looking at Gary Eats' channel. And I thought, I'm sure he hasn't done this before. He hasn't been to this one here in Ambleside, but there is another one in Manchester, and he's been to that one, and I've just seen he's reviewed it. Now, I'm going to put the link to Gary's video in the description and on the end as well, and up here somewhere, so have a look at that. I'm going to go and watch his review. I haven't seen that review, and I'm going to give my score, though, before... How do I do this? I'm going to give my score before the review. Well, I've got my score in my head. Let's get back to the car, and I'll score it. I'm going to look at Gary's score, but I've got my score in my head and see where we are, whether we're roughly about the same. Come on. Right, down to the price, £14.50 to start with. That's the price. That was for pie and mash and the gravy. Let's get straight down to it. As I say, watch Gary Eats' video. I've just watched it on the way back to the car. His score, not too far off mine, I have to say. Have I been a little bit generous, though? That's the thing. For me, the gravy was amazing, great consistency to it, and it was some of the best gravy I've actually tasted. Really, really nice. Quite sweet. The mash, not as buttery as I thought it was going to be, but lovely. And the pie itself was so flavoursome. It makes my mouth water again thinking about it. And the pastry, nice crusty pastry on it. Really, really enjoyed that. The actual shop itself and the location is superb. Gary, maybe you should come up and try the one up here, up in Ambleside. It's a fantastic place, and do a few other eateries around while you're here. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, and then I looked at Gary's and he gone to 8 and then 8.5 out of 10. Maybe I've been a little bit generous, I don't know. Have a look at Gary's and have a look at Gary's explanation. As I've said, I'm not a food reviewer, I'm an entertainer. I entertain people and hopefully put a bit of a smile on your face, thinking, blimey, if this guy can get on in life, I'm in with a chance. Because So there we go. So yeah, I loved it. It was great. The Great North Pie Company, fantastic. The big question is, Gary, maybe you could answer this one in the comments down below. Are the pies up north better than they are down south? Let me know in the comment section down below. And maybe you're from London and you're down the south or up north. Who does them best, north or south? Come on, there we go. Don't forget, have a look at Gary Eats' video. He went to the one in Manchester and he really does explain food superbly. It really does, so check that one out. Anyway, that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed my pie. Was I a bit generous? I don't think I was. I enjoyed it. I mean, everybody, you can't have a 10 all the time. Got to leave room for improvement. And if you give too many 10s, it kind of, do you know what I mean? If you give too many 10s, it kind of dilutes 10, doesn't it, if you know what I mean? So there we go. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Head over and subscribe to Gary Eats if you haven't already. If you like food, he's, in my opinion, the world's best food reviewer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Right, I'll make another electric car video.